Hi, good day to you, Cancer. Today is the 20th of June. So if you come across this reading anytime from the 20th of June onwards, you most probably mean to see it, but as per always, never force a reading to fit. So welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. It's Meenakshi here. So Cancer, the reading is not fitting. Honey, look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. And those that are cross reading, welcome. Thank you for watching. So let's see what is going on here for you, Cancer, past, present, and recent future. Do you know, the Ten of Swords, usually when the Ten of Swords falls out first in a reading, it's generally a good idea to put it back. That's what most traditional readers would do. But I feel that it has a message, and let's see, what is this message in your recent past where there has been this betrayal? A betrayal, we see choices, something from the past. There has been a betrayal in your past, Cancer, and you know, as much as you have got a lot of options and choices, you also have a lot of fears, and it's as though there's this something that is keeping you very attached and tied to the past. You need to move forward. You need to move forward to love, offers love situations, but you are at this crossroads of loneliness and, you know, not wanting to make a move and just standing still. Some of you could be a younger person. You could have a younger person in your love situation. This could also not be about a romantic love situation. I see, I think there's different energies coming through. There's Leo energy, Virgo energy, Taurus energy. So some of you could be dealing with a younger person in this relationship. So it could be a sibling, it could be parent-child dynamic. It could also be a love relationship, but apply to your situation. So some of you needing to spend some time dealing with situations that require you to be very mindful and make some very careful decisions about going forward with regards to how you're dealing with your love situations. Some of you could be in a marriage situation that is leaving you quite in a bit of despair. There's a lot of despondency within this situation. And some of you could also be feeling very hopeless with yourself right now with what is going on and things that are not happening for yourself. So there has been some betrayal. There could be some betrayal close to home for some of you. For some of you, the betrayal could be a situation that, you know, you did not expect and you just cannot see the wood from the trees at the moment. But it's also a situation where what's happened has happened, what's done is done. Can't undo that. We see that there's a lot for you to be very content about. There's a lot of prosperity. There's been financial reward in gifts, in kind, in time, all things that you have also achieved. You may have been working very hard and you may have accomplished a lot of great reward, a lot of accomplishments, and you're finding yourself in this very prosperous space and you are seeing the reward of the situation. Some of you might be feeling as though you need to have a second chance when it comes to a relationship, but you need to also realize that you can't afford to be very stubborn, or some of you may very well be involved with somebody who's a very stubborn somebody, but some of you might also be thinking about children or having a children's situation, a child situation that needs some kind of strength from yourself to focus on the future. There's a lot of lessons learned from the past, and many of you are finding yourself rushing towards the past, but also be very mindful that you may not have all the information that you think that you need. There are things that are still unknown to you, and while you are still not so sure-footed about things, be very mindful of this rushing to the past and wanting to have some closure. Some of you could be also having to change your opinion of somebody who's a very affluent person but who's also a very stubborn person. Some of you also needing to keep your attention and your focus on being strong, mentally strong, looking towards the future because of lessons that you have learned in the past. So there are these situations that are unfolding for some of you that you need to be very aware of. So let's draw some more cards and see what is it that the tarot has to say for you, Cancer. This is a very complex situation that is unfolding in some of your lives. There are so many different layers, so many different situations that are seeping through here. Clarity. Clarity is always needed. We always need clarity. So let's see what is it that's going on here that the tarot can say for you, Cancer. Balance. Cancer, it's very important that you allow yourself to bring balance, especially to your domestic life. And some of you might have a little bit of conflict and confusion with regards to that. But it's important that you allow this balance to happen. We see Aries energy coming through here. So some of you needing to either, you may have this Aries person and you may be feeling very much in love or love this Aries person a lot, and you're finding that they are very burdensome to you. But just also very mindful that the cards do have their own meanings, that you're needing to be a little bit more strategic in how you are handling your love situation, and maybe not taking so much of responsibility upon your own shoulders, but rather try to share the burdens that you may have. See Virgo energy coming through here. So some of you may be wanting to spend some time alone. Some of you may be having a Virgo person who has some choices to make with regards to their education, or some of you might also be needing to bring some balance with regards to your love situations, and then finding passion. You needing to find your passion, to focus yourself a little better. Some of you could be very conflicted and very confused with regards to your situation with this Virgo person. We see there's this situations that are unfolding. Some of you could be just in this situation where you need to bring some balance between maybe being so stubborn, or maybe some of you actually have an Aries and Virgo person in your space, so you need to bring some balance between the Aries and Virgo person. That's a long shot. If that is your situation, please leave a comment. So if that is your situation, that you need to bring a balance between that. Some of you might also be needing to make some choices when it comes to the financials within a family situation where you need to operate from a place of love, not a place of greed. Really be mindful of the choices there. But also being very confused with regards to all that you have on your shoulders, and there's just so much that you need to do. There's just like really, really so much. You have lists on top of lists on top of lists. So Cancer, a lot of stuff happening for you guys. This is the year of the rabbit, and it can be a bit confusing at times. So take a moment to breathe and enjoy. So take care until next time. Goodbye.